morning. Happy day 9 of Vlogmas. It is a weekend day today, which is very exciting because that should mean that I get to do lots of knitting and crochet. But this morning, we're going to figure out these socks because I keep saying that I'm going to do it and I haven't done it yet. And I want to figure out how many stripes I need to do for the leg. So I've been wearing this version, same pattern. It's on my Ravelry project page under this sock and also under my Freckled Whimsy Advent socks. But I just copied over what I did for these. So I'm going to probably change it up slightly in order to get all of my stripes in. There's more than 24 stripes total in between the leg and the foot of this, but I kind of want to see if I could maybe get all 24 stripes in the leg, and then whatever fits in the foot is just a bonus, kind of a repeat. So let me count how many rounds are in, or not how many rounds, but how many stripes are in here. I'm also noticing that maybe my stripes are a little shorter on this one versus this one, so let me check that too. What I've learned so far is that this sock mostly has 4 row stripes and this one mostly has 5 row stripes. So if I do the same number of stripes, this is probably going to be a lot taller. So I kind of think I need to compare the two side by side and see, in the length I've gotten so far, are there fewer stripes over here and more over here? See if that stays consistent. So yes, there are 10 stripes here and 13 stripes here in the same length. So I think I'm just going to do a little bit of an estimate. And it's okay if I don't get the 24 colors into the leg because they will continue down the foot. I have the same contrast color to do for the heel, so I'm not actually too worried about that. I just want to have at least the same height here. So I'm going to do a little measuring. I didn't bring up my tape measure, so I'm going to see if I can just kind of guesstimate this. And then I think that will be good enough. I'm okay if it's a little longer, I just don't want it any shorter. I'm going to put this into my Ravelry project page right now so I don't forget, but I have 3 more stripes that I'm going to do in the slip stitch pattern. Then I'm going to do 4 more stripes where I do the slip stitch pattern on the front of my foot and just do ribbing on the back. And that's the part that goes around the back of the heel. So it just kind of makes things, it gives you a little more stretch. You can't really tell, these are so worn. I've been wearing them so much, but the slip stitch pattern remains on the front and then I do ribbing on the back, and that just gives me, see how it's wider there? Gives me a little more stretch before I do a short row heel. So 3 more rounds of that, 4 more rounds of the ribbing, and then the leg will be done. And I think that gives me 17 total stripes on the leg, which I think will be really nice. And then 24 minus 17 is 7. So I definitely think I'm going to get at least 7 into the foot. Probably quite a few more than that. Yeah, I mean, that's 10. I'll definitely get at least 7 in here. Okay, that's good to know. That kind of gives me a goal to move towards. Then my next thing that I want to do is, sorry, I've been trying to cover up this window so it's not too bright. My next thing I want to do is I kind of want to map out how many stripes that I need to do per day. So hold please while I figure that out. This math is not very exact, but essentially I learned I have 7 more stripes for my leg and probably about 14 for my foot. So that's 21 stripes in total. And then there are 15 days left of Vlogmas. So I have that amount of time, but I wanted to take off at least 2 days to do toes and heels. So I'm looking at like 13 days in total. So when I do 21 stripes divided by 13 days, I get like 1.6. So basically that means I can do between 1 and 2 stripes per day. So I think what I'm going to do, very unscientifically, is I'm just going to aim to do 2 stripes per day on each sock. And if I finish ahead of time, then that's fine. But also if I have a day where I only do 1 stripe, then also that is fine. Kind of what I needed to know all along, really. But at least I know now where to like end my leg, which I think is going to help me stay on track. Because like, kind of, I don't know, I was just having fun at first, of course, but now I'm like, okay, I need to know where I'm getting to the next kind of benchmark here. Okay, so that feels very, very good. I am going to go get another cup of coffee, do a teeny tiny amount of work, and then wake Kent up because it is time for college game day.
Come on, come here.
Oh, cuties. He's leaving. Okay, time to open up day 9. Do you already know what the color is, Kent? Or do you already know what the name is, at least?
Hold on.
Okay, it's a solid color. What's your guess? It's put away. You can.
Blue.
Something just flashed.
White. Red.
Mm-mm.
Pink. Orange. Like a light blue. Yellow.
Nope.
Brown. Black.
Nope.
Red, orange, yellow. Blue, green, indigo, violet.
Indigo or violet, I guess.
Purple.
It's purple. Okay, so we're in to be our guest.
Mm-hmm.
So what was yesterday's color? Do you remember?
It was French.
Oh, something mademoiselle. Hey, your advent's up here, not down there.
Toaster.
Yeah, something like, it was like the beginning of the song.
Mm-hmm.
Is it one of the characters, or is it like a line?
It's a line.
A lyric. Is it Be Our Guest?
Nope.
Is it Don't Believe Me, as Seditious?
Nope.
Is it anything like that?
It's the very beginning.
It's with greatest pride and deepest pleasure that we welcome you to dine with us, or something like that.
Oh, you had it right until the actual line, I think.
It is with greatest pride and deepest pleasure we invite you to
Oh, maybe it's before
your
that.
dinner, or something like that. It's like,
maybe it's for that.
oh,
It's a line before that. It's between the Mancherie and the Mancherie, whatever, and then this. Where are they?
The dining room. The dining room presents.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
Yeah. I think the dining room proudly presents.
The dining room proudly presents your dinner, right?
Yep.
We are. Today has been a busy day. It is already 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I had a little more work than I thought I had to do today. And then we had our yarn store premiere for Saturday, and then I just got finished with our new member welcome event on Zoom, and then I filmed a little bit of a tutorial for our new members. So yeah, a lot has been going on. I did get to work on my socks while I was on Zoom. I made it through another color, and I'm on to this one. So I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One more color and I'll be doing something slightly different, but I do need to switch to the other socks. So what is about to happen is I am going to my brother's house. Him and his wife are the ones that have the 2 standard poodles that we go and see, Toaster's cousins. Toaster's going to come along with me. Kent is already over there. They are watching football. There was a game that started about an hour ago. So I said, Kent, you go on ahead because I've got some stuff to do before I can come over. So I'm about to go get all of my things together. I'm going to grab my knitting projects because we should be hanging out there for a while. We're going to finish up watching this game. And then Kent's college team plays at 7 o'clock. So we will be staying and watching that and hanging out with them. So I'm going to get all my stuff together and bring it over there and just hang out at their house. It's going to be fun. But before I go, I'm going to open up Advent. So let's head to the bedroom. Day 9 of Polka Dot Creek. This one is from Smiling Sheep, and it says, and the trolls were not toilet trained. So going back to the beginning of the movie a little bit. That's so pretty. Hot Springs Fiber Co. That one's really nice, kind of like a coppery. And then we've got this giant stitch marker. Look at that thing. That's cool. I realized yesterday that I laid out all of my colors, but I have not strung them together, and I need to do that like pretty soon or they're gonna fall and get out of order. So it's such a pretty color order. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow so that I can string them all together on some yarn, some scrap yarn, and make sure that they don't get mixed up. I think I'm ready to go. Kent gave me this shirt to wear because SMU is playing, and I found a brand new clean pair of socks to wear upstairs. These are the Nitty Natty colorway from Arkansas Yarn Co. And I think they're one of the first pair of socks I did with this really funky, cool heel. And I haven't worn them yet. So I figured instead of wearing the heck out of my other socks, that I would try these guys on and wear them tonight. Ha! I like them. Can't really, kind of hard to show you socks, but I am all packed up. I just need to get toasters, food, and we're out of here.